So today we're going to be working on something more technical, but not as much as mechanism, but not as fantastical as occultism, Britannia, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be working on immersive engineering. So this mod is similar to Create and Mechanism, but it's more multi-blocks, like multi-block structures, and it's really cool actually. Also, done a little bit of progress in the occultism area. We've got some Soulfire. We've got the first section here. I've added some chalk drawings on the floor, some more fire. If I need it, I'll put some more of the rituals and the squares. The wall can go back further. What would we need next episode? We'll figure that out after. So, remember how a couple episodes we did Britannia and I never actually set up an area for it? Now we have one. We got the two fusion things here. We got our apothecary bird bath looking thing, the router, got the Gaia mana spreaders, the wither flowers, the portal, the mana pools, the rune table, and we also set up some chutes connected to chests, connected to pattern providers, which will then drop items onto here when we request them. We do manually need to pick them up, so you can't do it wirelessly. I still need to figure out a way to pick the items up without it thingying. We've got these here. The concrete's there, so I can just wand it and then place the concrete down. Or stone, sorry, not concrete. Over here is mystical agriculture. We set up 3 routers. I've put some framed item frames, which are really nice looking. With altars to tell you which one goes which. These have just things getting constantly pumped up with essence. So I don't have to worry about constantly piling them into the chest anymore. This is the same. Essence go in that chest. Seeds. The ore. Yeah, it's fine. There is probably ways to automate it, but like, I can't figure it out. And we don't really need it anymore, so there's no real reason to automate it anymore. Oh yeah, so final thing before we start. I have got rid of the radioactive bees I had here. Because I need more. Like a lot more. So like just a few. That's normal bees. That's normal radioactive bees. I need wasted ones. I need to feed them plutonium. My reactor filled up with waste. Why? Why have you filled? Oh, I'm out of fluorite. So so yeah, if your thing ever fills up too much, it will start a nuclear meltdown. I'm joking, it won't. We're fine from that part. It'll make sense why I got rid of them in a second, if I can actually show you. So now they should be draining it all now. Okay. Oofed. So yeah, let's see how long it'll take to disperse. 8.5 hours. Anyway, so first, up here, we have a bunch of beehives. All with wasted radioactive bees. And they all feed on one antimatter. So we've got a bunch of these boxes filled with bees producing wasted combs. Then down here, they're getting pumped into a bunch of chemical oxidizers. I might have made a bit too many. Anyway, this took way too long to do. Then they're getting pumped up to here into these solar neutron activators, turning that into polonium, and then this gets put into this, and then straight into our machine. Apologies for that major setback. Now let's actually work on immersive engineering. We're going to be making the Railgun, but that requires a few steps, and I don't think there is an immersive engineering page, is there? There's industrial foregoing, but I don't see immersive engineering. This is Greg Tech. We are not covering Greg Tech in this series. Maybe in a future season. I kind of want to get this star made before 1000 days. Okay, so I decided to actually just use an area here instead, because I need to use the area, because it is literally just like 4 rooms separated by the center part. Like you got this one up here, this one over here, this one over here. I kind of need to put things that are connected to like branch paths and all that, because it just kind of just seem odd. And that is nearly done. Let me just go up here and place back all the blocks that didn't get placed the first time because there was blocks in the way. And I still missed them. God dang it. That's the doorway I copied. And that's the floor done. So, like I said before, this thing is like very well known for being a multi-block mod where you build a lot of multi-blocks. And they're pretty cool as well. So first we need to make coke. And coke is made from a coke oven. So we need coke bricks. Whoops, that's way too many. Let's just put it here. Yeah, it's just a simple 3x3. And then we also need one of the engineer hammers. And we go right click, not punch. Okay, there we go. We have a cook oven. Coke oven. And memory serves me right. We put coal in, no? Luckily, we have just a few coal. Oh, that's almost 10 million coal. Wow. But yeah, once this slowly burns. Does this work on it, I wonder? I can't tell. But yeah, this thing takes a while. So whilst that's being made, it will also produce creosote oil. And this thing is going to be used to make treated wood. I think when the fire goes down, it produces a coke coal. So you also need to grab a bucket. Whilst we're waiting on that, we can start working on some of the multi-blocks. So here is... I swear there's a book. It's right here. The Engineer's Manual. This thing's really nice because it projects holograms of the multi-blocks. Like with the occultism stuff. The metal press. I don't think we need it, but... I swore I gave you a hologram. Do they not do it anymore? Okay, anyway, we got coke coal now. And a little bit of creosote oil. There we go, got creosote oil. So I think it's just planks you put in. Do I really have no other wood? Oh god. So that in the center? Yeah, treated wood. What do we need this for? The engineer's workbench. So let's work on the multi-block. This requires steel. This has its own way of making steel. That's unrelated to the other ways, but they work the same. So if you have essence, you can easily make it, or you can do the dust method. You also do want to have a thing for flattening sheets, but they work with a hammer. One of these flattens ingots into sheet metal, so it works the same. I think it's the metal press, so let's just put it. Okay, there we go. Now, with that, we need blueprints. Now with these, you can put it in here, and you can see we can make different press molds. And then with this one, if my game unfreezes. So the game crashed. Well, that's awkward. Okay, there we go. So now we can see the different components that we can craft, and in this we have a couple things we need. You can see here we need iron mechanical components, which are right here. So 2 sheet iron and a copper ingot. So if I just do 2 and 1, you get it. There we go. We need more of them. Okay. Now we can craft, as long as we don't forget to craft that. What? No way. Nah. We're out of storage. Huh? So that's why I couldn't craft it. I had no storage. Look, I'm gonna find the culprit and I'll be back. Okay, it's probably a very dumb idea, but I just auto-crafted just a few storage cells. I think I should probably move my stuff over to this stuff. Did I ever actually tell you what this is? I don't think I did. So, this is our network that we have normally at our base. times 8, I want to say. Yeah. Why are you not working? I'll figure it out later. But yeah, I also added a bunch of drive slots to put storage components into it, and I just never did it. Now this one, we need steel mechanical components. So probably just steel. There we go. A bunch of steel's been made. Yeah, it's this. Oh wait, steel sheets we need. Let's just make a bunch. Throw them in there. Take 4. That's 3. Take 4 of those. So yeah, one thing I definitely want to get done before the end of the series is finish moving my stuff over to this place and figure out a place to put what to do in here. Because I kind of just slapped some stuff in places. Anyway, now we got these. Steel scaffolding. Steel fence. Redstone engineering block. We need some more iron sheet metal. And a fluid pipe. There we go. So now we can build multi-blocks. So let's place that. A redstone engineering block. One of the light engineering blocks. Our piston. There we go. And then 2 conveyor belts. Facing the same way. Nope. Oh, so depending on which triangle you're in, it goes that direction. Cool. Then with the hammer. Oh, if you use the hammer, it can also rotate it. Actually, this episode isn't going well. Had to deal with the radiation leak at the beginning. Had to deal with this now. This not wanting to complete. Why don't you want to complete? So it wants us to make this. Ferminator. Let's head back. This thing. So. Some of the steel blocks. I'm just gonna break this one because A, we don't really need it. And B, I don't know why it's not working, so yeah, the book says... Oh, that's cool. It actually keeps where it was. Okay. So 2. Correct? Yes. So yeah, these are basically the main parts that'll be in a lot of the multi-blocks. So you might as well just have them on hand when you're doing it. So put a light machine here. 2 pipes here. So next, a redstone block here. And then 4 pieces of iron sheet metal. It was just 4, right? Yeah. Then where do I hit? The center cauldron. Oh, so I guess the red one is where you hit. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. I don't know what I hit, but I hit something and it fixed it. So there we go. It needs power. Now, if you're using normal immersive engineering, you'd have to make a generator of some kind. Water wheels, windmills, and then you have to connect them with copper wiring, and then the LV wire connectors and all that. But because we have power, we can just use one of our points, I'm pretty sure. Whoops, missed. You'll know if it works if it connects. Maybe that's not the redstone spot, that might be why. Okay, we have this. So now we need to make ethanol. So using the machine, we can create our first multi-block machine, navigate through the engineer thingy. Yep, okay. Try this way. Put this onto there. Yes. Then another one on there. Then grab some of this and connect them. So now it should hypothetically have been taking power, but it's not. Why are you not? Maybe because that isn't where power goes. Whoops. Oh, I guess you need to be standing at the front of it, or what counts as the front for it to actually combine. There? No. There? I already tried that. No. There? No. top of here. Yes. But it's getting no power, so why is that? Either of these two ports you can put stuff into. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, pipes works with it. I wonder, can the hammer be used to... It can. So literally any like wrench type of thing works with this thing. Maybe eggplant don't work. Might be really stupid. What counts as a plant? Oh, there we go. Honey, beetroot, sugarcane. Let's just make a bunch of that then. Take the saplings out, throw that in there. Am I just not getting power out of this thing, or...? There we go. Spirited work. Okay. But now it's turning the sugarcane into ethanol. What do we do with ethanol? I have no idea. So then I think we need is a refinery next. Oh, so yeah. Modpack will convert the ethanol into that stuff using silver plates. So I put 2 blocks there. I need more of the scaffolding. Oh, so the pipes go all the way through. Iron sheet metal here. Oh, you can just put multiple in there. Oh, okay, that's actually fine. Cool. There we go. And then if we use our hammer... What one do we hit? Why do you not work? Let's pump it into here. There we go. Now it's pulling out. We have it all. Was it just because it was connected? No. God damn it. It's because it wasn't over. Okay, but it's still not changing though. Why? Yeah, okay, I was actually wrong. My bad. These are different blocks, even though they look the exact same. These are heavy ones we need. There we go. They look the same. So now, if I put a pipe here, it should connect the two. This starts draining the ethanol. Yes. It's okay. Now it's got power. It should be... Oh, wait, I need something else with it. Silver plates as well. Oh, hey, it's making the acetaldehyde. Sure. And with that, so we need to turn it into phenolic resin. So we need to build another refiner. Okay. Okay, that is the second one built. Bonk it with a hammer. I think? No? Oh, I've got the redstone block, that's why. That's gadoosh. Connect it. Attach a spirit onto it. Oh no, because that's input, that's why. Can I like change the port? No. I need to move all over by 1 block. God damn it. There we go. They got a bunch more pipes. I wonder do they do. I also needed to push it 1 back, I think. Actually, no. There we go. Now it's getting pumped into here. I spirited onto there. Now with... What? Oh, we need, Creosote oil. Hit it with the hammer. Pull. Could also just add the tank for now as well. So now it's making phenolic resin. And with the resin, we need to push it into a mold. So we need a bottling machine. What do we need? 2 iron sheets. Light engineering. Steel scaffolding. Conveyor belts. And a fluid pump. Which is this block. Which means an iron thing for that as well. Okay. One of those. One of these. Now, let's build it. Hammer? What part to be hammer? The conveyor belt. That doesn't seem right, judging by the fact that hammering it does that. There we go. I don't know what I did wrong the first time. I built it again the second time and it worked. So do this. I'll pour into here. Does it have a UI? No, it doesn't. So now we need to make the metal press, which requires our other blueprints. Steel plates. There we go. One of them. You just throw it on there, or you do? It needs power as well. Okay, so power goes here. Oh, and we got one of the sheets. Duroplast sheet. That is that path done. Cool. So this has been making coke in the background. Now the dust is crushing wheels. Okay. I really like just running around. It's so fun. I also really love the hidden doors. It's so cool looking. Let's just chuck them in there. I'll start getting crushed. And sent back to our system. Anyway, that is coke dust. Okay, with the coke dust, we need a squeezer now. Also, damn, that's a lot of time I've spent on this. 150 hours since we got that. Oof. And then it was like 40 hours before that as well, I'm pretty sure. Where do we put this? So we're going to be pumping in coke dust. Okay, so it doesn't really matter then. I'll do it here. There we go. So now, if I hit... There we go. We have a squeezer. This thing should turn the coke dust into... where's the spot to power it? Ah, right here. The step assist is good, but it does sometimes get a bit too overpowered. Oh, there we go. We got some graphite. Cool. Now we have that. Now we need to make an HV accumulator. We need a bucket of redstone acid? What the hell? Aluminum plate, that's easy. The hell's redstone acid? Oh, that's scarily easy. And we have it. So now we should be able to craft the railgun. Okay, electrum coil block. So we need, what, 4 of them? 2 of them. So there we go. Turn that into these. Okay, there we go. That's those 2 done. Okay, so that's that done. That done. Steel ingots. That's really easy. Wooden grip. Copper nuggets. The wooden grip. Now we just need one of these. Oh, so this is what we needed the sheet for. Also our other blueprint, blue. This one, so... vacuum tube, which is this, which means we need glass, a nickel plate, copper wire, and glass. Plates and glass. There we go. What else? The aluminum wire, right. That's that. And I should be able to make the railgun. Now, what does this do? With this, all we're missing is the gravity modules. Then we're done with that one. I'll make the rest of them off camera because you saw how long that took. A wireless universal transmitter. We've already got one of those, so I'll just make that off camera. The claw we'll do in a second. And the gravity module, which I'll just put that here because we're still missing, I think, 27 more antimatter we need. We have a little bit in there. Yeah, that will make the gravity module. The rest is pretty easy, just using stuff we've already made. You know what? Let's make one real quick. We need to make this, which is what we needed the precision mechanisms for. Duh! God damn it. The create episode we didn't actually make any of the stuff we needed for create. Of course we didn't. Ah, dang it, so close. We need more brass. So yes, I apologize to the people who had to wait until this episode before we actually made the thing we were planning on. Whoops. More? God damn. We can also make a gravity module now. And just like that, we have all the ingredients to make one. But we're not going to do that until we're got all the resources, because I'm specific like that. I want to make them all on the final day before we craft this machine. Actually, this thing gives you creative flight, basically, but with power. But you use power to fly. But I don't think there's really a point for it, because like our jetpack does that for us. And I don't know if you need the whole mech suit to fly or use it. So, anyway, so that does it. The next item is finished. We're getting so close. So we have 3 finished. We just need to craft them and obviously make more railguns. Oh god. I'll obviously do it off camera because that's going to be boring as hell for both of us. But yeah, I do like immersive engineering. It's a funky mod with the whole making multi-blocks to do this stuff, and it's not just all contained in one block like Mechanism has. And that this stuff has like custom models for the multi-blocks, which look really nice. But it does still stick with the Minecraft theme, so very cool. Evil Craft and Forbidden Arcanus, that's gonna be maybe next episode. The Black Hole, the Dark Rune Block, that's what we're missing. So that's more Forbidden Arcanus. The Wither Compass, that is Industrial Foregoing, so we need to go back to that. Same with Blood Magic. This is Apotheosis. And then, once we have that, we just need a bunch more Nether Stars. We have 120 3 times, and we still need like 100 more, which we don't have. So I think I need to up the amount of Nether Star seeds we're making, or find a way to make them faster. Same with Antimatter. Those 2 are our bottlenecks right now. The rest of the stuff we can easily do. Just takes like an hour or 2 of building, recording, blah blah blah. The ATM star is... I want to say we're over halfway done now. So next episode, I believe we'll be going into Forbidden Arcanus. I keep switching between Arcanus and Arcanus, I don't really care. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.